When you create a playlist on YouTube, there are a number of different settings that you can configure to optimize the playlist's visibility in search engines and just to create a better overall user experience. To edit your playlist settings, you need to be in the Video Manager section of YouTube and then in the Playlists area. From here, we can see all the playlists that we've already created, and we have our Landon Hotel Sites in London playlist that we can go ahead and edit the settings for. To edit the settings for this playlist, I'm just going to click on the Edit button to the right of this playlist on my screen. When I click that button, all of the information for this playlist appears, including all of the videos that are within the playlist. You'll notice that on this screen there's a button that says Playlist Settings, which we're going to click on in a second. But before we do that, I think it's important to add a description to all of your playlists on YouTube. So let's go ahead and do that for the Landon Hotel Sites in London playlist. The reason for that is when people are searching for similar terms in Google Search or Yahoo Search, if you have a description for your playlist, there's a better chance that your playlist will appear in those search results. So let's click on the Add a Description button here on the Edit Playlist screen. You want to create a description that is descriptive as possible that tells the users exactly the content that's featured within this playlist. So for this playlist, we'll just type Sites around the Landon Hotel in London. And then I can click the blue Done button at the top right corner. Now that our playlist has a description, let's edit some of the settings for this playlist. I'm going to click on the Playlist Settings button, and I have a little window that pops up where we can customize all the settings. The first setting that appears is the Playlist Privacy setting. We specified this when we first created the playlist, but we could then go ahead and change this. We could change this playlist to be a private playlist or an unlisted playlist from this section right here. Below the Playlist Privacy section, we have the Ordering section, which determines the order that the videos appear within the playlist. By default, this is set to manual, which means you can drag and drop the movies in any order that you wish. If we click on this dropdown, however, you'll notice we have a number of different options. We could sort the playlist by most popular, which means the most popular video in the playlist will be featured first and the least popular video featured last. We could also sort the playlist by the date that the videos were added. So if we're continuously adding videos to this playlist, we could sort it by oldest to newest, or newest to oldest, or we could also sort the playlist by the date that the videos were published. This is really helpful for the situations in which a user needs to watch the playlist in a certain order. Let's say you're creating a series of videos, and in order to watch the second video, the user needs to watch the first video first. If that's the case, then we could put this playlist in order of publish date, from oldest to newest, meaning they're going to see the video that was published first at the top of the playlist, and then the video that was published last at the end of the playlist. For now, I'll just leave it as manual, though. We can also hit this checkbox at the bottom that makes it so every time we add a new video to this playlist, it goes to the very top. By default, a new video will go to the bottom of the playlist. On the right side of this window, we have an additional option whether or not we want other users to be able to embed this playlist in their website. Generally speaking, if you're using YouTube for marketing or monetization, it's a good idea to let other people embed the playlist to increase the amount of views that your videos are going to get. At the top of this window, we have another tab called Auto Add. If I click on that, you'll see that we can actually define some rules so that new videos can be automatically added to this playlist without us having to manually add them. If we click on the Add Rule button, you'll see that we can make it so any video that contains a certain word in the title, let's say London for this playlist, will automatically be added to the playlist. This is great if you're going to be uploading a number of videos at once. Maybe you already have 20 videos that have already been created and you're ready to upload and you don't want to have to go through after the fact and add those videos to a certain playlist. Just make sure that you have a certain keyword in the title that you specify in the rules here, and that video will get automatically added. If we click on the drop-down menu, you can see that we can also add videos automatically to this playlist based on words within the description of the video or tags that we've specified to be associated with the video. For now, I'm not going to worry about this. I'm going to delete this rule. We can go ahead and just save our settings. The last thing I want to show you in this video, I already talked about how we can manually order these videos. So you can see right now we've got them in order: Oxford, Big Ben, and then the Tower Bridge video. If we wanted the Tower Bridge video to be first, I could simply mouse over the left side of this video, click, and drag it to the top of the playlist, and the order is changed. So remember, to increase the amount of videos that people are going to watch on your YouTube channel, and just to increase the visibility of your videos, it's a great idea to start creating playlists as long as you make sure that the videos you're adding to those playlists are all related.